Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan. Today, sunny day in Florida. It's already hot. Anyway, we're going to do an unboxing. Penny bought me a mill grinder for the KitchenAid because I'm trying to perfect my red lentil tortillas or whatever. So anyway, we're going to unbox that today and we're going to see how it works. Hopefully it works good because it was a little bit of money. All right, let's get to it. Okay, here's the said KitchenAid. My buddy, I use that a lot. I got a bowl here for something. I don't know. I got to see it. I don't even know how to set it up yet. So anyway, back here I got some lentils. I'm going to try grinding some of those. And I want to try some of these. Just grind it up, see if it'll work. This here is our product right here. I'm going to unbox it right now. Okay, so I was looking for grinders. I didn't realize that some of those things are really expensive, So then I stumbled across this when I was looking, and I said, well, I already got a KitchenAid, and this thing wasn't even half the price of some of those other ones. So anyway, spacer, and then this thing does have some weight to it. How much does it weigh? God, I don't know, but at any rate, it's got some weight. So here you have it. Okay, let's take it out of the box and see what we got. I read some of the reviews on it, and they, said it was pretty good for the KitchenAid thing. So let me turn this upside down. I know this thing's got to do better than how I've been doing it, grinding it in my mixer, my food processor. But anyway, it comes with instructions, as you can clearly see, and it's going to be easy to hook up. Came with a little cleaning attachment, a little brush. So we got that there. And then it says here, big letters, do not immerse in water. I had no plans of doing that, actually. And the funny part is, looking down into this, I'm not going to take it apart right now, but if you can see down there, it's got an auger at the very bottom. So I guess it's going to push everything forward and grind it somehow in this little grinder up front. Now this here, you can turn this dial to different sizes, I guess, of the material you're putting in there. So, all right. So what I'm going to try to do here, I'm going to set this up, and then I'm going to look at the instructions real quick. So before I do it, but I don't want you guys to get hung up and stuff here. I'm telling you, this thing's heavy. Okay. So let me show you how that mounts. If you guys ever had the KitchenAid, it mounts right up here in the front. There's a cap here that you put in here when you're not using it. And you take it out, and there's a little set screw back here on the back side. Put it in, tighten it up, and it's good to go. Let me just show you. See down there, the auger's moving. Yeah. So that's going to push everything towards the front that way. Okay, and it's going to go down through in here, I guess. I'm not 100% sure where it's going, but it's going forward. Okay, so let me glance at these instructions real quick, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is the dial, like I said. Okay, here you have these three little dots. That's a fine grind. I mean, the finest grind. And over here is a coarse grind. You turn this all the way around for a coarser grind. they suggest that you don't use oily, like I guess peanuts. I was going to try to grind some peanuts, but I'm not going to, because it says to not, it's not recommended. I'm not saying that, I don't think they're saying you can't do it, but because of the oil, because I think it gets in the hopper here, and probably gets, stuff will stick to it because it's got oil, and these peanuts do have like an oil to them. So all right, so anyway, we'll try the red lentils and see how we go. Okay, basically it's a simple operation. I'm going to try to get a nice fine grind on this. So anyway, it says to load the hopper up. You don't need to force it in there, and just load up what you're going to grind. 1 cup, supposedly 1 cup of the material you're grinding will yield anywhere between 1 1/4 and 1 1/2 cups of flour. So now I got the hopper. I didn't load it all the way. I want to test this out. So, and then it says to turn it all the way to 10, and the auger is going to push this material towards the dial, and there's little burrs in there that evidently are going to break all this stuff up. So going to be a little noisy. I'm going to turn this, turn it on now. And as you can see, coming out, that's pretty fine. So we'll see how long this takes. It shouldn't take too long. But as you can see, it's working just fine. Little powder, that's what it is, fine powder. So far I'm impressed. Quicker than putting it in my food processor anyway, not as noisy. Well, as you can see, the product is moving around in there a little bit as the auger's going, or the worm, they call it a gear worm. But it's moving, and we're getting a nice pile of powder out the bottom. See, it's almost there. It's been going about 7 minutes. And that'll be it. And now it's picked up more speed, so there's no more stuff in the worm, in the gear. So just to show you, look at that, nice. It's probably about more than half a cup, I'd say, but that came out nice and powdery, just what I was looking for. So, that being said, I think it was worth the money, especially if it does what you want it to do, which this does. Now, the cleaning part, there's screws here. You can take these off. It comes with the brush. You got screws here on the top, and there's a little bit of residue on the bottom. But outside of that, I'd say it's worth the effort. You guys might want to look into that. I don't know, but I know why I did it. Now we can the grains that it does grind well. It says wheat, corn, rye, oats, rice, buckwheat, barley, millet, and others. But anyway, that's the product review. I think it does what it said it does. Nice for me. That's a good grind. Exactly what I'm looking for. Didn't take long. It took less than half the time it took me with the other food processor to grind this up. So I hope you guys got a little information out of this, and we'll see you on the next video. This is Mr. Dan saying stay safe And I would say if you're hungry, come back, but I don't want to feed you raw flour. All right, we're out of here.